What's up everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So we have an Attack on Titan character today. We have the Attack Titan from season 4. I've done the Attack Titan from the previous season, but this is kind of he's a different kind of version in season 4. He kind of looks a bit more gnarly or something. Just a bit creepier or something like that. So I'm on a landscape orientation page, use a pencil and hit pause if I go too fast. So we're going to start with his eyes. Right, so we have kind of standard human eyes. Center point of my page is about here. We just go up, over to the right hand side a little bit, and we start with his top eyelid. So curve it over and down, like so. So we're going for a sort of a lemon shape. So then we'll bring it around the bottom, back underneath, over to his tear duct, just into there. So inside there then we can see his iris and his pupil. So we got like a circle just in the middle. Like so, and a pupil in the middle. So in season 4 you can't really see his pupils, they're like grey, but I'll draw them in just for the purposes of this. So we'll go over to the other side and do his other eye. So we can fit about 2 eyes in between, right? So you're about 2 eye distances over, and then this comes up and over down to there. So some of this will go under hair, so we won't see it all. But you're basically doing the same shape again. So it curves down, around up to here. And then pupil inside, circle. So, pupil in the middle. Iris and pupil, okay? So, he's got sort of black sections all around his eyes, but we've got like these frowning sort of sections first, right? So like, kind of like eyebrows, think of them like that. So we've got a curve here, and a curve like here. And then this kind of comes up both sides, right? Takes up like so. This goes up as well. Right, and again, there's big long hair here, so don't worry too much about the ends of these. So these go up a bit further for kind of frowning sort of lines just coming up here. Big brow sort of area. You can have some like hatching and stuff inside here if you want. Just extra details. Okay, and then he's got a dark black shadow in around here. Right, so this is dark black shadow that comes in around like so. And then another one coming in from here, okay? So all the way down around his eye, like so, right? And all in there's dark black. And I'm not going the full way joining it up because he's got 2 big long strands of hair that come down here. Okay, and one that comes down the middle of his face. So we'll do a line just here so we kind of get a sense of where it is. So it actually goes over some of the eye there, and then in around here is dark black, colored in black. Okay, so something like that. Right, so then his nose, right? So we got like a line coming down, kind of 2 lines, right? So kind of a straight line coming down here, and another one sort of coming down in here. Kind of a bendy, maybe not totally straight, but just there. And then down here, so we have like his nostrils, like so. But there's a bit more definition to his nose in this character, right? So we got like the nostril area, right? But then in between, we've got sort of the part that dips down, and then we go back up. Like so. And then we can see the sides of his nostrils, comes up here, around, down into there. And then the other side up, down into there, okay? So much more definition on the nose for an anime character. And then sort of hatching coming down the side of his cheekbones, sort of beside his nose, just here. Okay. Right, so now the interesting part of the Attack Titan, that those teeth of his, right? So we start in the middle, right, with 2 teeth right below his nose. So like right here, and then this goes up, down, down to there, and around like so. And each of these is a tooth that comes around, okay? And then we're going to go top layer out, and then the bottom layer. Right, so just a layer of teeth, right? So we go up, down, and we just do like a zigzag sort of line across the top, right? Like that. So you're going to do 4, and then you're going to go down the side, and then we'll bring it back, right? And each one of these is a tooth that comes down around like so. Okay, and then we do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then each one of these will go down. 1, into the next one, down and in, into the next one, down and into there, like so. Okay, so now, so his jaw goes up, right? It kind of curves up here. Goes out like so, okay? Goes up, out like so. And then we have 3 more teeth, like that are higher up, right? So we got like 1, 2, 3. And see, they're a higher level. And then we go up to the top, down, around like so. And this is like a sort of a jaw sort of area just in here. Then we do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3. And then we bring them up, down. And they're quite thin, or at least they can be. Like that. They can be if you want them to be. Right, and then we do the same thing on the bottom. Okay, so again, in the middle, so we got like 2 right below here. Right, so these like come up just underneath those 2 middle teeth, and then we'll bring them out and around his teeth this way. And so these teeth go underneath those ones, right? So we got like sort of a bottom layer. Like so, and maybe one more on this side. Just there. Okay, and then we have 3 that are a level up again. So these teeth are like raised up. So we go 1, 2, 3, and then bring them up into there. It'd be like a line just there on the edge of his mouth, and we do the same thing here. So we go 1, 2, 3, bring them up around into there, and sometimes like gum line or something there. Right. Okay, so we'll do, so he's got this long line of hair, right, that comes all the way down. Like so, and then on this side too. Right, so this one's a little bit longer than that one, okay? So now we can add sort of, we know where his jaw is going to be in here somewhere. So, but he's got like a bottom lip line, like in around here. So like it comes this way. Okay, like kind of a bumping sort of bottom lip area. There's like some more lines just sort of hatching or something underneath, like here right in the middle. And then it looks like there's like a bit of a jawline here and maybe here coming up the side. Right, so then his chin, so right down underneath, so we go around like so. Right, so then you can check your proportions and things. So eyes to nose is about the same as nose to bottom lip, right? So we're sort of not in standard human proportion now. So say top of his eyes to his nose, about the same as nose to bottom lip area. So this is about halfway between here and here. Okay. And then the chin is down just below that a little bit more. Just out of proportion, out of standard human face proportion anyway. And then his jaw comes up into there. And then his jaw on the other side. Up around to there. Just goes underneath his hair. And, right, so then the rest of the hair is going to go up. Like so. Up about the same distance as eyes to mouth, right? So eyes to mouth, about the same as eyes to forehead. See there? So you're just going up about that much again. That's where, just so you don't make his head a bit too big. And then he has a long strand of hair come down the middle, but we'll just finish this side there first. So that the long strand of hair comes right down the middle, goes over a lot of his facial features. So we'll just do that. So, and we can erase anything we need to if we go over, which we will. So it goes in behind that one and down this side. Down in behind there, and of course you can raise anything now that we shouldn't see underneath that piece of hair. Right, so he's also got like all these scars on his face, right? So like coming down from his bottom lip here, there's like a little bit of a scar. Coming down here with some red flesh visible inside, and like some scar lines inside there. He's got one coming down from his eye just here, right down nearly to his tooth. And then it goes back up underneath. Scar lines. And one coming across his nose. Just there. Down. Scar lines inside that. And another one coming across his forehead. So this is when the jaw tighten scratches his face. I think it's episode 8 of season 4 or something. And then more lines inside, scar lines, stuff like that. Like so, and you know, these frown lines can go up a bit higher. You can add some hatching just on top. Like so, but in general, that's his face. Now his hair, right? So his hair is pretty complicated. So we just got to go add loads of long hair strands and then join them all up to the top. So let's go for it. Like so, so real pointy here, and then wrap around his head. Very particular type of hairstyle on the Attack Titan, so kind of take your time. He looks like, always reminds me of Iggy Pop's hair. No offense, Iggy, but I'm probably showing my age now. A lot of people watching this probably have no idea who Iggy Pop is. But if you look it up, the Attack Titan looks a lot like a famous musician called Iggy Pop. And like so. And then we do as similar as we can on the other side. Like not perfectly the same, but you know, we'll try our best. So some of these can go long as well. So like up. So just trying to make it long as best we can. Bringing it up around. The thing, he is computer generated, so there's a lot more detail in the computer generated sort of version of him than there is in the hand drawn. I don't know which one I like better. He does look pretty good in season 4. I think they did a good job considering they were CGI. Right, and we just add more hair coming down this way. One sticking out here. Goes up to the top of his head. We'll just try and tidy up some of these lines. Like so, and he's got a couple of hair spikes sticking out from the top of the very tip top of his head, so like coming down around the back of his head just here. So I want something like so sticking up there as well. Right, so then his ears, right? So his ears kind of, he's got these long sort of like elf ears sticking out from behind his head. Another one there. And then one sticking out here. Maybe some more hair. Another one there, like ear lines inside, right? Maybe like some more hair. Why not? Why not more hair? He's got a lot of it. something like this. Right, so then his neck. So what we can see of it is he got his trapezius coming down and out this way. Right, so is there more hair on this side? I think there is more hair. So like a little bit more hair here. So then his neck. So his trapezius will come down like this, and it kind of goes in underneath his hair, so you can see bits of it like coming up this way, and maybe like the side of his neck that will go up to his jaw. You can probably see it like in there somewhere. So this is his trapezius, and this comes out to like his shoulder just there, and then his shoulder will come down that way. Maybe the same thing on this side, pretty much. Trapezius in underneath the hair, comes down, sticks out, bumping out like that. So that's like your AC joint, you know, it kind of bumps up a little bit before it goes to the shoulder. You can feel it in your own shoulder. And you can see the trapezius coming up here, and maybe like some of his neck going up towards his jaw, just maybe in there. And then necklines, so like, you know, hatching just coming down this way towards the bottom of his neck. Something else, let's say here. Does he have an Adam's apple? Don't think he does, but we'll just put something there. So like, right, so then like collarbone coming up, down over to the AC joint. Your collarbone joins your AC joint. Collarbone on this side, and it comes across like so. And these actually join together kind of slightly. And we got more sort of muscle lines and stuff. So like coming up this way, just underneath his hair there, muscle line, muscle line, muscle line, and some chest muscle lines just here. Just kind of top of his chest muscle, like so. But I think that's everything. How to draw the Attack Titan from Season 4. Hope it was helpful, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.